What's going on, YouTube? What is going on, my people? What's going on, my people? We're finally doing it, right? We got a little settings video for you guys, okay? I'm gonna show y'all my settings. I'm gonna show y'all a little PvP guide, okay? You know, things that you should do in PvP that could either help you or help you get out of situations, okay? So let's see. What settings? What are my settings? So, honestly, I change my fucking controller settings a lot. I can't lie to you, bro. I change my controller settings a lot. Um, oh, that should be on. Always keep aim assist on, obviously. Um, I use prioritize interact just because I know a lot of people like prioritize reload, but I use interact because if I'm going on a zip, right, like I don't mind holding my button to reload. I don't mind that. It's literally like a millisecond you have to hold it. But if you have it on prioritize reload, if you're 1 HP, right, and you try to go up on a zip, or your gun has to reload, anything like that, right? And everyone's always telling you to use reload. I've had so many times where I'm running away and I try to go use a zip and I can't because when I shoot my gun, I have to hold it, right? So if I'm falling or something, I have to hold the interact button, and I've just died way too many times. So I personally use interact. It's really personal preference. It's really up to you guys, but that's just my personal opinion on what I use. These are obviously off. I use 155. Like I said, I do change my sense a lot. Like I just changed. I was on like 220. I went from like 220 back to 155. It's really personal preference, but this game honestly is so optimized for mouse and keyboard players. A majority of the player base is mouse and keyboard, unless you're on console. So you need to be able to turn around like decently fast, right? Like if you have it too low, like a lot of people I see use like 80, 100, shit like that. And 100's not too bad, but say someone's shooting me from like behind me, it just takes too long to turn around. He's gonna get too many shots off on me. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. 155, it doesn't feel too fast. It doesn't feel too slow for me. But it's like I said, it's just personal preference. It's really up to you guys. Just keep messing with it. Like if you guys are really struggling on finding sense, lower it down to like 70, and then work your way up. You know what I mean? Work your way up. Slowly increase it. Slowly increase it. If you don't like it, slowly increase it. You know what I mean? Just try to find your right sense. Okay, and then I don't use any boosts, anything like that. I'm on a GameSir G7 Pro controller, so I could actually change the stick drift or the dead zone in the actual GameSir little software. But I use 10. I feel like on this game 5 is like 0 and 10 is like 5. I don't know if I'm the only one on that, but I use 10-10 dead zones. And then look response curve. Everyone and their mother uses linear, and I usually use linear on all the games I play. But on this game, I don't know why exponential. The aim assist just feels a lot stickier. It feels a lot stronger. You know what I mean? So I use exponential, and that's also personal preference. I mean, you can try exponential, see, and if you don't like it, use linear. But I use this because it feels like I get more aim assist. In my personal opinion. And yeah, that's all my settings. My graphics settings. I don't have the strongest PC, so I have this on 90. I got a 144 Hz monitor. No AA. You definitely want this on no AA. I'm sure if you haven't seen already, it's just easier to see. You could see people through bushes and shit sometimes. Like it's just overall better. Max FOV, obviously, no motion blur, static, all low. These are all just PvP settings, okay? These graphic settings are strictly like PvP. These are my audio settings. Always have night mode on. This just enhances the audio. It just makes it better. Always have that on. This is also just personal preference, depending on like your headset and shit. And yeah, but that's all my settings. That is all my settings, people. Okay, now for PvP guide. Some tips that may or may not help you in PvP, okay? It should help you. And I mean, it's kind of just common sense, man. This is it's a third person shooter, and I know not too many people play like third person shooters like that. Like I was heavy on the Division, right? So, and this game is honestly really similar to the Division. Um, it's just common sense shit, people. Like people gotta start playing. Like you gotta watch out for third person peeks. This is a third person shooter, right? So people are gonna be third person peeking you non-stop, right? So audio in this game is everything, everything. When you're around in a building, if you're on Buried City, if you're in a building, right, slow walk, because people when they're running, you hear them so clearly, so fucking clearly. So sound in this game, you gotta use sound as an advantage for sure. Um, Another thing I see a lot of people do, right? If someone's like, say this is a wall right here, right? I'm like, where can I go? Is there a better place in here I can go? I never fucking go anywhere else down here. Let's see. Okay. For example, right? If somebody is on this door, say, right? And he's sitting here, third person peeking you, right? And you're out here. Say you got him low. Boom, 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 boom. You have him low. He's cracked. If you just run at him in a straight line or like this, he's gonna come out and peek you. Any good player is gonna quick peek you. You know what I mean? It's just, and your majority of the time, you're gonna lose that fight. I mean, you could, if he's 1 HP, just push and hold that aim. But if he has an anvil, if he has anything like that, he's gonna just quick peek you. I mean, you can hope for some desync, you know what I mean? Which is, I mean, really common in the game, but my experience, if they have shotguns, if they have anvil, any good player is gonna win that fight. So either A, if you have smokes, smoke and push. Smoke are always your best friend, bro. I'm telling you, in this game, smokes are your best fucking friend, okay? Especially if you have a really aggressive play style like I do, smokes are your best friend. So either if he was on this corner, right, I would smoke like right here, and then I'd run up, right, and then hard push him, right. I wouldn't just straight run in, boom, and aim in, right? Like I'm not gonna just run in and hard aim, and then he's just gonna hit all headshots on me. Like no, people gotta start running in, sliding, right? Sliding. If you have a shotgun, no matter what gun you have, you could slide in, shoot, dive roll, right? It's just easier to get shots off, and you know what I mean? You can get behind people, shit like that. People gotta start. I see this so much. Someone cracks somebody, and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna push, and they just run straight in, right? Yeah, you can hope for desync, like I said, hope for desync. And sometimes that will work for you. Just running straight at them, aiming in and killing them, right? Sometimes that will work for you, but then you take unnecessary damage, and if a third party comes in, you're gonna die, right? Majority of the time, you're gonna die. So this game, man, it's really not like an Apex Legends where it's just insanely fucking hard to just solo trios and shit like that. It's really not. I mean, in the state of the game with trigger nades and everything, it kind of is. But for the most part, you can solo a trio pretty easily. You just gotta play smart. One thing I learned from like a game like The Division that I've like kind of implemented into this type of game, if you're low, if you're cracked and your health is low, man, or not even if you're low, if you're getting rushed by a whole team, shit like that, positioning in this game is everything. Positioning, bro. You need to learn when's a good time to engage, when's a good time to reposition, and when's a good time to re-engage, right? So like say for example, I'm getting rushed by a team, right? It's 3 of them. I'm getting rushed by a team. I'm right here. Now, majority of the time, if they're that close to me, if they know I'm a solo, they're going to rush me. They're just going to W key me, and they're most likely going to win because it's 3 of them, right? So what would I do? If there was three of them, you have them off guard, or you're sitting here fighting a team, right? Now either get one low, or just get a few shots off that you can. Don't over peek. Don't over peek. If you see them rushing at you, peek out, get like a shot or two off, and reposition. Run back. Get a better spot. They'll be coming in, then you can do the same thing. Maybe you can even knock one, you can kill one. Do the same thing, then run back and reposition. Alright? And then after you reposition, just keep doing it. You know what I mean? Just keep repositioning. You'll be able to pick them off one by one. One by one. That's really the key on just wiping teams out and shit. Is being able to reposition and pick them off one by one, right? Or separate them. Right? So, I mean, obviously, I'm in a firing range, so it's a little hard. But separating them and is also a big part, right? Like, if I know a team's up here, right? And majority of the time they're just gonna rush you, or they're gonna try and run behind cover, right? So either a good flank, like if I'm fighting a team over here, right? It pays to learn the map. It pays to learn all the maps. It does. It could be some nerdy shit, but it pays to know spawns in this game. It pays to know the map, because flanking, repositioning, planning out in your head where you're gonna run to funnel a team in or separate a team, right? Like that is really how you kill trios by yourself, or how you just play better in general. Like, even if you're in a full team, there's third parties in this game like crazy. So you need to learn to play smart. You need to know when to not engage, right? Shit like that. And yeah, I hope these tips and shit that I gave y'all help y'all out in some PvP. Maybe in my like next, I could do another PvP guide, and I'll just do like a little voiceover of some gameplay, right? Like, I could do a solo run and just do a little voiceover of the gameplay and kind of commentate the gameplay and show y'all my decisions in real time of like my game and shit. All right, I love y'all. I hope these tips and shit helped y'all. I hope these settings helped y'all. Go out there and kill shit. I love y'all. Peace.